Let's talk bombing freewoods. I would say the freewood area round there is such a lost part in so many people's golf bags. So for me, what I'm noticing, my driver is starting to push forward more. It's starting to get a bit longer. So I need to make sure my freewood is in the right place and I can bomb it, get it out there. Because there's no point me learning to hit drives 300 yards plus. That's me, 300 yards plus. If my freewood stays down carrying at 230 and rolling out to 240 or 250, because we've now got, I mean, I'm gonna have to hit a pretty soft driver when I've got cross bunkers or ditches that run across the fairway at say 280 yards, 290 yards, which I'm not carrying it 300 with my driver. So I can't get over them. So I need to bomb a freewood. So the three bombers, and these are probably the most bomby fairway woods, TSI 3, Titleist, Ping G410 LST, and I've bunged in my launcher. So this is the freewood I am gaming. Does it fit in with my new power swing? The lost part of people's golf bags. Right, I've set a green out there at 290. I'm going to go from the floor as well, which I would play my freewood from, and the tee, but I want to know predominantly what it does from the ground, because I will reference what I do from the tee for myself. But if anything I can do from the ground, I just find easier from the tee. So I'm pushing myself to the limit. So I'm going to try and send these as far as I can out there while keeping some kind of normality on direction. So the G410 definitely makes a loud noise, makes it feel like it's fast. That's staying down the channel of the green. You can see 290 green, I am not reaching that very easily. We will look at the numbers as we go. The G410 as well just looks amazing. It's nice and shallow. It's subtle and not subtle on top. It's a beautiful shape. It sits really square. The neck is changeable, but it's just so unoffensive. The best changeable neck in the market. Look at the size of the Titleist one compared to the Ping one. You can see who's putting more energy into saving weight there, can't we? And G410 is just stealth looking with this kind of matte, dark, beautiful finish. I remember playing with Marty, who designs the Ping clubs at Ping years ago, and he had an early G fairway wood, and we played at a course in Germany. Wowzers. Like, he can play, he's played major championships, Marty, he's a very good player, but he was sending his fairway wood out, and one of the things he said to me is, like, people just forget how much weaponry you can still have in your fairway wood. Obviously, I would try and hit driver at every given cost, because at no point would I think this is particularly straighter than my driver. It's more, it's a necessity that I can't hit my driver off the deck, and it's a necessity that I try and get a ball longer than that. And in the fairway wood you had, you could see like it was a rocket when he needed it to be. So this green is at 290. Do you reckon I can make it with any of these clubs? Post in the comments down below. I will post my comment now verbally. I don't think I will. It's really pushing me out there. That's a ripper. Am I fast enough yet? Maybe not, but that is straight. The flight, the sound, the feel of this one is strong. There we go, 268, we're getting up there nearer now. And what this fairway wood does make me feel like is I can really top end it out there, you know, get it pushing to the top end. Rather, for me, fairway woods can always be a little bit puffy, like go nowhere stuff. Like that, that's a miss it. Low spin, high toe, dipper. Oops. Let's hit one more and we'll switch to the next club. We will go back around with all of them so they get an even test. So I'm about 107 with my club head speed. I reckon I can push that to 110 possibly, but we've just snuck 270 there. Round two, it might have a sneak. Looks, feels great. So my launcher next, we have fixed neck. So it's the only one with a fixed neck out of the three. Very similar looks. We've got the highball crown. We got the lines to the Ping. Matte kind of black finish as well. Also low profile but shinier face. Very similar, to be fair, to the Ping, but we are losing any changeability, so you will have to make sure you get the right number. This says 15, it's actually a 14, because I had it moved. So again, this looks, like I say, very similar to the Ping, and I've obviously hit this one, so I know it's going to sound tingy and loud like the Ping. Those are definitely explosive. It feels good off the face, like blindfolded. I don't think I would tell the difference between these two. This one and the Ping would be close. Go on, go on. Oh, we're getting there. It's the low profile that I like from the ground, but it's deep enough to not feel like from the tee I'm just going to roof it at any given cost. I like the black stealth looks. I like the way the lines frame it up. And I do quite like my 3-wood to make some noise because I'm not the fastest, so I'm not making much noise with it myself. Getting a little bit toey that one, we gave it a turn, but not a bad hit. I think we're going to get there. And that's the thing with all these 3 fairway woods that I've chosen. I do really feel like I can go at them. There's enough face. They're not tiny heads. They're big enough heads, but they're stealth enough in their design to make me feel like I can get some speed and not feel like I'm going to be crazy all over the face. Because I'd much rather have the size head of a driver down there for speed, just to get the strike homed in a little bit. But it still doesn't make me not go fast. I'm still going to go as fast as I can. I'm just going to accept the bad shots. Anyone who commented no to me reaching 290, yep, I'm agreeing with you. Tried to pick up the speed on that one, which I did. It's a 110, but I didn't get the shape, unfortunately. So it's not gone as far through strike, but delivery was better. Delivery of speed was better. Delivery wasn't better. See, I do really feel like I can go at this. 108, just drop down again. But that is nearly a line ball. Go, go, massive go. Right, Titleist, can you get there? So TSI 3 feels the deepest, but it's not deep. It probably feels the most round, slightly smaller pear shape. Still like it. Obviously you got TSI 2 if you do want other shapes. I just feel like this one's really nice and bomby. And we've also got the pocket or arc or whatever they're calling that at the front now. I think it's arc, isn't it? And we also have this movable pad here to allow us to center the weight around our strike pattern. So lots of tech in this one. It is clever. Definitely out of the 3 of it, well, it's the shiniest. The other 2 are matte. And it's definitely the steepest, which gives you a different sensation. I definitely feel like if you are more like you want it to really help you off the tee and the ground, you're not as fast, you might push more towards this one because of the slight look of more depth down at the ball. And it's a slightly different sound. Unfortunately, I've towed that, so it's a low spinny dipper. But it's a duller sound in a good way. Like, it sounds classic, it sounds nice. Certainly doesn't sound like the other 2, which are sounding very rocket-esque. But you'll see from the numbers, this one does shoot out there. When this one first hit tour, I was getting some amazing feedback from some of the players about this club, saying how good it was. Like, that's getting close, if not on there. Oh, that's nearly green eye, 284, that's my longest. Again, that's just a rip. I'm getting nice turn shapes on these. That's 108, that could get there. You gonna get there? Go on. No. But it's close. I definitely feel the sound of this will appeal to people who want that more classic, not so tingy sound that the other 2 give. Like I say, it does feel, looking down, like it's a little bit deeper, and it's mainly here that you get to see this depth, but it's minuscule, like it's millimeters, immeasurably next to nothing, just the visual appeal. Obviously what Titleist do really well, this is blowing certainly the Cleveland out the water when it comes to fitting. You got the neck and the pad in here where the Cleveland's all fixed, so you do have to just make sure you get the right one. Does look good. I'd prefer the matte, but I had no problem playing glossy top heads as well. Oh, at the bottom. And see how cutty it is. This is the thing I worry, even though I turned lots from TSI 3 stuff, definitely always feels like I have to just control it from going a bit to the fade patterns. So if we look at the first batch of numbers, we're 252 with the Titleist, that's carry, rolling out to 271, 151 ball speed, 147 ball speed with the ping, because we're going to have to disable this one. The 130 was the miss hit, so you can see what happens now. 252 moves to 245. So I've taken out a 217, very much my performance. Ball speeds have now matched. Launch a little lower on the ping. Spinning a little higher, which is surprising considering it's the LS Tech, so it's the low spinning model. But the 3-wood from Titleist, again, averaging 2.7 3-wood from the deck is like bomber stuff. And then my Cleveland averaging 153, so the fastest ball speed. And I do like this 3-wood, and it's averaging 253. So like, I mean, I would say the Titleist and mine are very similar. I reckon round two, a few better hits on the ping will bring them up all very much into a similar reading. So we'll do reverse order now, Titleist, ping, and then Cleveland. I'm gonna literally hit these as hard as I can to see what I can get out of a bomber freewood, because it is definitely a shot people should have in their bag if they, if it's an option. And we're gonna go down in the order this time, so again, we don't have the warm-up fatigue and those kind of ideas. Everything's getting an even go. 290 looking pretty safe at the minute, but let's give it a go. Hit that, good. It's only 106 though, it's not my fastest. I need to get the club nearer 110 for it to get there. Titleist is definitely having a good sniff at it though, isn't it? It's carrying 256. I mean, I've carried drivers like that in reviews before, like a year ago. So it's in a better place. Oh, I didn't get the shape. It's a 1-dot strike, so we didn't get all the dots. But that again is a good effort. Again, just the wrong shape to get the max distance, but that's 108 club. Titleist is having a very, very good go at it. It's just a very solid fairway wood, that. Back to my Cleveland then. Definitely more head down by the ball with this one to the Titleist, which going at full speed, I don't mind. Oh, that's not the shape. Again, it's a 1-dot reading, so we're not going to get the correct club on that. I reckon that with the right shape might have got there. It's going to be close, is it not? Oh, it's a 1-dot reading again. Go on. No. Now I've gone for that. 109, proper reading. Are you? Will you? Come on. Oh, get up. Come on, G410. That's a 262 carry on there. Oh, how times have changed. Again, just slightly towing it off to the right, not toe-y turning it. Not a bad effort for that strike. So just the spin drop, the spin shoots up. If I don't quite get the loft delivered right, that spin shoots up and we lose a little bit of distance. At the bottom, I'm afraid. 108, the head speed is getting there. Just got to get the strike with it. But the main point with all three of these clubs, like you can see, I'm just not afraid to absolutely go for it, like give it a smash. So the chances of me now getting closer to like 550 yard par fives in two is there, isn't it? Like we've got the firepower as long as you've got a freewood that's matching in with your driver. Right, have we? No, it's 107. And it's just not quite, oh, hello. Go on, pig. Oh, go on the fringe. The blooming fringe. Oh, just one more. Classic statement when you're trying to go faster. .107, 1.43 smash. Wrong shape. Not reaching. Spins is having a massive effect on that. So let's look at the numbers of all those. So we're carrying 253 with mine, 252, nothing really changed in the second batch, to 249 with the ping. You can see they're so similar, 4 yards carry difference in the three clubs. The thing I'm happy is 250 carry, trying to get them out there at 270, which is where my driver was, is exactly what I need that freewood to do. I need to have a freewood that I feel I can bomb. I can't have one that's just trying to pop the ball up in the air. I need one that's going to let me get one going forwards. And if I wanted to take speed off that, hit high cuts, I could do it. But remember, I've got other clubs. This is such a lost part of so many people's bags, I think. They go for Fitzer drivers, they go for Fitzer irons, and then they kind of just get a freewood off. And it's just, you've got to get fit individually for each club if you want to get the most out of your clubs. And for me, I'm just happy to see ball speeds in the 150s, which would never happen much for me with fairway woods. That's again where my driver used to sit, 150 to 155, and that's why we're getting the similar carries that I used to get to my driver, or close to. 262 was my average, which means I was getting plenty of 255s. All those three fairways performing brilliantly. And definitely three, I would consider testing next time you're going to try and match your bag up in this department, which if you haven't done, maybe in the comments down below, let me know, have you been fit for your 3-wood? It's a club you need to get fit for because it has to fit in your bag. It has to hit that distance, subject to what you do with your driver and those kind of things. And then the other idea is when you're testing these kind of clubs, I hit mine from the ground. If you play it predominantly from the tee, tell the fitter that, like, I want to hit tee shots. If you do only solely hit it from the ground, don't let them tee it up for you. You just want to get that data. I'm hitting from the ground because I know if I just put it on the tee, I'm just going to push those numbers forward a little bit more. It's easier. I'm putting myself in my hardest spot. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you are into trying to bomb 3-woods.